Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is a project on how shadows changes its size and direction. In this video you can see here that the light source is kept at a distance with the object. If the distance between the light source and the object is larger, then the shadow will be smaller. The more you will keep the light source away from the object, the size of the shadow will become more smaller. However, whenever you will be bringing the light source nearer to the object, the size of the shadow will become larger. Here you can see that by changing the angle of the light source, the size of the object and angle of the object also changes. So, if you are placing the light source over the top right of the object, the shadow will be on the opposite left of the light source. The farther away you will move the light source from the object, the shorter the size of the shadow will be. So it is a grade 3 project, and here I am going to show you the steps of making this project. First of all, I took a cardboard box. You can take a cardboard box of your desired size. So this was the cardboard box of A4 paper sizes for printer, and then I wrapped the box with a clear sheet. So you can wrap it with any of your glazed paper or chart paper or white sheets or just anything, or you can paint it directly as well. It depends upon you. I am using Mod Podge or white German glue to paste it. However, you can use any glue that desires best for your choice. So for the inner side, I took the black chart paper and cut it according to the sides, longitudinal sides and the horizontal sides, and I pasted them with the glue. After that, I took a binding tape because I wanted to give a nice definition to the boundaries of the box. So here I am pasting the binding tape over the edges, and after that I prepared a cardboard for the base area where I will be placing the light source as well as the object. So I'm keeping that area as gray in color. You can also keep it in any color of your own choice. For the light source, I bought a torch, which was a rechargeable torch, and I had to make that torch movable. So for that, I took a piece of tin sheet and I made the hole inside of it, and I had to attach a couple of wires to the tin sheet as well as to the torch, so that I could make it as movable and fixed through one side of the box and movable from the other side, because we have to move the light source to let the audience see how the size and position of the shadow changes accordingly with the movement of the light source. So here I am using the thinnest of the copper wires, and I'm using so many of it, around 30 pieces. Just wrapped it around this thin piece, and then I connected that wire bundle with the torch. Okay, here is the time to write the title of the model, which was How Shadow Changes Its Size and Direction. I'm using the white marker. You can use any color of your choice. So here it is done, and after that I had to place the object on some height on the baseline. So for that I took a matchstick box and wrapped it up with the black chart paper and gave the support to the torch as well as to the object. And for the object I simply took a medicine bottle, and that looked nice because its shadow was coming out to be yellowish and looked good to me. However, you can take anything as your object. So for the wire area, I just covered it up with a piece of pipe, and you can see here that I nicely secured the exposed wire pieces with the black binding tape which I had used on the above area, and here I'm just connecting it with the side, with the outside of one side, and I just used a glue gun to fix it up from there. And now you can see here that I am just painting the remaining area because I did not like the white color much. I just want the white area to be there where I want the shadow to be. So I want all other areas to be darker in color or to be different in color from that white photo screen that I wanted to make, where shadows will be appearing. And then I created a hole over the place where the dot has to go a little bit more backwards, and for that I took a spray paint cover, silver spray paint cover, and I will be putting it in that area. But before that, let me just paste the title of the model. And here I have also mentioned the steps of the model, the steps that says that step number 1, which is bring the light source closer to the object and the shadow will be larger, and take away the light source from the object, the shadow will be smaller, and move the light source above on one angle of the object, and the shadow will be on the opposite side of that direction. So, and if we just keep the light source exactly in angle with the object, then the size of the shadow will be same as the size of the object. So if you like the project, if you like the video, and if you have gained something through the video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends.